So today I'm going to be doing a comparison between two 1/18 scale Humvees. The first one is going to be the Elite Force Armored Humvee, and then the second one is going to be the World Peacekeepers Humvee, again both in 1/18 scale. So we'll start with the Elite Force box. Nice open display front, everything's clearly packaged. Some nice graphics on it. So this shows the vehicle you're getting. Excuse me, other vehicles that are also available through the line. I've already picked up the Little Bird, and that's really the only one I'm interested in. I like the boats and such, but I don't really have a use for them. I don't have a pool. I don't have anything really, a diorama setup that would be representative of water, so there's no real need for picking up anything like that. Humvees, on the other hand, I can have like 500 of these things. I love them. I think they're great. Cost on these two is relatively within the same ballpark. I paid $25 shipped for this. I also picked up one online for under $15 with free shipping. So, you know, I'm going to put it at the $20 range. Then the second one, which is the World Peacekeepers Humvee, this was also $20. So with tax, you're back up to, you know, $22, $23. Again, nice open front box. Nice graphics on the sides. Again, shows you a bunch of items that they also make. I would love to try to get these other helicopters. Definitely the, put my glasses on here, the infantry, like the personnel carrier, the transportation vehicle. It would be actually neat if I was going to do anything, get the buggy and do the comparison between the two different lines, the buggies that they offer. But this certainly offers a bit more in the way of armament. So yeah, both boxes are very well presented. You clearly get to see what you're going to buy. And again, I think the price points are in line enough that you know, it comes down to if you had a personal choice to get one or the other. Again, the age, which we noticed on products yesterday in the review I did on the Little Birds, age 4 and up, age 3 and up. And that's just, I guess, lawyer's preference on that, because I don't see any difference between them. Anyway, I'm going to take a break here. We're going to open these up. We're going to set them up and get a better look and see what, if any, the differences are between them. All right, after a couple of minutes of opening them up, setting them up, checking them out a little bit. So we have the Power Team Elite, or as they call it, World Peacekeepers, on the left here. Comes with 2 figures, a bunch of gear, some guns, pack, and a anti-aircraft weapon. The vehicle itself is unarmored. Comes with a rocket launcher. I would have preferred if this was a machine gun mounted on the top. I just like that look better. On this one, the top does have a door that you can shut if you're not going to have anybody poking out of the top. It has separate plastic lights, which give the illusion of a real headlight. The back opens. Could fit 5 people, 4 in the seats, 1 in the top. The front does not open on it. Very nicely detailed. Now the next one we have is the BBI, or the Elite Force. So this was a blue box edition back in the day. This one's a little bit more detailed, or differently detailed. It's got the windshield wipers. This particular unit has the armor plating. You see the heavier doors. The headlights on this are painted on. They're molded on, so they're part of the unit. Oh, and actually I realized that the actual windshield wipers are a separate piece, so they actually move, which is kind of neat. but there's no glass there for them to press up against, which is kind of interesting as well. The back on this also opens up, and the same thing, you could fit 5 figures on this, 1 on the top, 4 on the seats. This machine gun that it does come with doesn't stay on very well. I've had it several times now fall off, so that's something that'll either have to be glued on. It's just the I guess there just wasn't enough material on it. I may try even wrapping the bar that it clamps to with a little bit of tape and seeing if that's enough pressure to keep it in place. If not, it's not the end of the world. Like I said, I would just glue it in place and be done with it. Interiors on both of these are basically the same. This is a hard choice. You know, I mean, if you like an armored Humvee, great. If you don't, great. I don't think you can go wrong in either case. And here's with G.I. Joe, which I've been using flinked in my last couple of videos, so I'm going to continue with him. So just to give you an idea with the different figures, I mean, the PTE is obviously the worst looking. It's an entry-level figure. I mean, the articulation is fantastic on those figures. Just they're very basic looking. So if you're getting this for a son or daughter, that type of thing, this figure is super durable. You're gonna have a hard time breaking it. But the BBI or the Elite Force definitely is a better looking figure. The articulation is not as good, but certainly more detailed. You know, my preference is to go in the middle with the Joe or Joy Toy, you know, anything like that. I think they're just better figures. And as far as accessories, you can see they come with some guns, some landmines, another anti-aircraft gun. So they're pretty comparable. This is, you know, basically for me, it's a flip of a coin. You know, I've had this for a year. I bought it last December, and I'm just opening it now. I shouldn't say that. I purchased 4 of them, and this particular one I'm opening now. I had shown videos last year where I painted up and weathered some of these, but this one was in my garage, so I decided to do a comparison. It was a good time to open it. You know, like I said, I think the armored Humvee definitely is awesome looking, but for me, I like both. So it's, you know, again, it's up to the buyer. I really can't suggest one over the other. I really do like them both. So anyway, that's what I got. I hope everybody has a great evening. Happy Hanukkah to those that celebrate, and I will catch you later.
Keep watching for the next video. Come back soon. Bye.